Alright, cool. Somebody clap. Boston. Everybody but Boston. That works well. What are your guys' goals in Rocket League?
Goals in Rocket League to win a world championship.
Yeah.
Do that again.
Oh, this guy's already won worlds.
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah.
I don't want to be remembered as a guy who won one. I want to be remembered as a guy who won more than one, so I won't stop playing for him.
What was it like when?
That was good.
Yeah.
That felt pretty good. Yeah.
You said
you know, listen, after as soon as I won right, I was like, I'll feel better next one.
Yeah, you
Mamba
always said
mindset,
that.
bro.
You've
Mamba
always said
mindset.
that. This guy, best mindset, right?
Nah, man. I don't know about that, but no, like when I won, I was like, that was amazing, but now I just want to do it again.
My goal is world championship, man. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like in football, the goal is Super Bowl.
Get
you know
SSL.
what I
I
mean?
want to see get SSL.
True.
Yeah,
True. That's a personal goal, but you know, I want to see my guys eat. I want to see my guys be great. You know, and I want to see my guys get better over time. Not just, you know, Worlds is gonna happen. We're claiming it, but I want to see progression. I want to see growth. We all gonna grow. We gonna push each other.
How do you guys measure improvement? And how important is it for you to understand the game?
I think that's a personal thing. I think there's obviously you have it as a team, but also there's personal things. I mean, like you can. I think that's the importance of like setting goals, because when you set goals and you have something like, you know, gauge off of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but as a team, I mean, obviously, just progression, like just getting better as a team. Like you can just kind of feel whenever, like, hey, like I can feel us getting better. We might not have won every single game, but I can feel us as a team getting better.
Right,
you know?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, setting goals, I mean, it's one of the things that we try and do sometimes. It's one of the most important things. And Rocket League is a weird game, like genuinely, it's difficult to sometimes see progression.
Yeah,
There's so
because
many
it's
different
not,
elements,
yeah,
and it's not just straightforward. But yeah, it's kind of it's probably quite a bad thing to do. But I also just measure how I'm improving by my results. I mean, it's an easy. It can be bad if you do it too much, but if you control it, it's a good way to see. You know, obviously, last season, me and you, we finished like 8th, and this season we're doing like 2nd, so you can see that we've improved. You know.
Once you reach a certain level or threshold, and there isn't much room to grow, how do you improve yourself under those circumstances?
I think that's a good.
a unique one.
Yeah.
I take breaks. So
That's a good idea.
Breaks are very important. Yeah, I mean, in Rocket League, I don't know if it's like it in other games, but in Rocket League especially, you can forget things very quickly.
Yeah.
And it's not that you forget it, because you can literally see one play and work on it for 2 hours, and you'll be 10 times the player.
For me, like a year ago, I felt like I was like the lowest point. I'm not improving, so I didn't play again for like a month. I came back ever since then.
Was that when you teamed with?
Yeah, like after Singularity and before you guys, so I didn't play the game for like 3 weeks or something. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna not play, and I came back, and ever since then, I felt really good.
Yeah.
But you don't have to take a break for that long. It can be like 2 days, 3 days.
It's just like working on the small things as well. It's like small margins of what makes.
I think when you craft them, there can, I don't know. I mean, that question is kind of weird, because like you can always like I was saying, like, you know, you can always kind of go back and look at a replay or look at something, you know, that you've done in the past, and there's something about it that you can fix or get better at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that taking a break is definitely important, just to kind of refresh. But I feel like there's always something that you can kind of craft on and work on.
I understand. Yeah. No one will ever like reach to see them. You know, there's always new things that can be improved and new ideas. Yeah.
How important is chemistry between teammates?
I think chemistry is probably almost the most
Yeah,
important factor.
because like, you could be the best team in the game, but if you don't like each other, then you'll never be able to sustain
There's two
that.
types of chemistry, isn't there? You got in-game chemistry, you got out-of-game chemistry.
Yeah.
I think we've got some of the best. Yeah, we've got.
But I think they both affect each other. So like, if you were amazing in-game chemistry, but you didn't like really know your team that well, you'd never be able to stay with each
It's
other.
like even in ranked, like you have to be nice to your teammate.
Yeah,
you know?
well, I don't do that. Though.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, I don't try and do that.
You will improve if you're nice to your teammate. They'll play better.
You can flame them when they improve, but you know, you can be nice.
I think that's why Rocket League is such a cool game, because it's just like football. Like,
Yeah.
an individual is not gonna win a game.
Right.
You know what I mean? So how well you're able to connect with the people that you're playing with determines how well you're gonna play. So,
100%. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. You got to get on as a team though. Outside
You got along
the
well
game.
with your teammates?
Yeah. Real
Yeah.
cool guys, real cool dudes. And honestly, people neglect that. Like, you gotta connect. You gotta connect with people, learn more about them, you know, and I think it's not just a conscious thing, but it's also a subconscious thing. Like, I'm sure whenever y'all have played together, there have been times where, I mean, y'all got some pretty crazy comms, but like, even when y'all haven't been like communicating, sometimes y'all just know where to be. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just because of the connection y'all have.
For sure.
That's important.
Yeah.
How important is are fans to you guys when you guys play?
Well, the fans are everything. Because if you don't have fans, what's the point of doing it, you know? It's like someone's got to watch you. Like my mom and dad are my fans, and that just motivates you.
I think, yeah, motivation. It's important to have that support, you know, because it's something bigger than yourself.
Exactly.
You know, that
that
can motivate you to do better. So.
Yeah. No, it's important. It's definitely important as well to kind of separate yourself from that, I think, and separate yourself from fans' expectations. Sometimes,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sometimes it's not a good thing to let other people's like expectations dictate your own.
That's deep.
So it's
deep. That's different.
But so at the same time, like I really appreciate all the fans, but like sometimes you really got to focus on yourself and just yourself.
That's
but
true.
yeah, no, we wouldn't be, you know, doing what we do without everyone watching us.
All over the place, man.
So in NFL, all the salaries are public.
Huh? All salaries are public. It's all out there.
1.75.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about before.
I'm going back to Philly.
He just listed. Yeah, he's going back to Philly.
All right.
So I was it's a 1 year deal. It's a 1 it's a 1 year deal, but yeah, I'm going back to Philly.
Let me get these.
Yeah.